everyone who thinks that tennis is not much of a workout, my pulse is 180, 350 calories in 35 minutes. Okay? Okay, it is now Friday. So it's been a very busy week. We had to work with multiple items for different clients, also doing our own internal marketing. And I mean, it's just been a lot, to be honest. And on top of that, we're also trying to find a new office for our business because this one is getting too small. For this year, the plan is to hire, I think, about 5 more people by the end of the year. So we're gonna need a bigger office. So today we have 4 viewings scheduled one after the other. And technically we have to start in about 2 minutes. So I think we should get going. We'll try to show you as much as we can. I'm not sure if we can actually film those viewings. So maybe we had to ask the agent before we set up the whole thing. But yeah, that's it. See you in a bit. Oops. Well, obviously we got the location wrong. Of course, we end up having to walk in the sun, which I tried to avoid, but yeah. Anyway, we gotta pay for parking now. Okay, thoughts. The first one looks much better, obviously. It's been recently renovated. This place is something that can be renovated, but it's not. Unfortunately, the first one that we saw is too small. And also, another thing that we maybe forgot to mention in the requirements is the fact that currently the place where we're at, we have like a little kitchenette with a little place to sit and eat your food. And actually a lot of people either bring foods from home or they just buy something in the neighborhood and then go back to the office to eat their food. Also, a lot of people just order something. So technically that place where someone can sit and have their food is actually pretty important currently. And none of these 2 places that we saw actually have that. So that's the update. And I also still think that for these places, I think it's a little bit too expensive, the prices that we have been quoted, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, we'll see what, we have 2 more places to see today. And then also we have some more for Monday. And we'll see how that goes. So the sightings for today, or viewings, what's the word? I don't know, but we're done basically. So the first 2 were not great. First one was too small, second one was big enough, but then kind of a weird vibe. The third one that we saw was probably the best. Unfortunately, it has two things that we need, which it doesn't have. Number one is it doesn't have places to park, which is not great because probably we're going to keep using our car. The second issue is that it's, I don't know, it's a small elevator. The building is meant to be a residential building. It's converted to a commercial building. But other than that, it's great. It's high, it has great views, very bright as well. Very it feels like it's one big open space, even though it's not. It has enough room for a kitchen and also a nice big place for people to sit down and eat. So technically it checks a lot of the boxes aside from one or two. And at the end of the day, also the parking situation is not a big deal because the shopping center, it's right on the other side of the street. You can park there. As far as I understand, you can get a subscription for a parking spot, so it's fine. Technically, I'm not super excited for any of them, but that third one was probably the best. We have a few more to see next week, but so far I don't think it's going that great, to be honest. There was one place, so we were looking at places for a new office probably 3-4 months ago, and there was one place which was actually perfect. It was a house with 2 floors. It had its own little garage for 2 or maybe even 3 cars, and it was the same price as these places which don't have a place to park. It's one apartment which needs some renovation and stuff like that. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll probably keep looking. We're not in a hurry in any way, so we can afford the luxury to don't have to rush it too much. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So now time to go back to the office. It's already 4 p.m. and I do have a meeting at 5 p.m. and we also need to have some food at some point.